is Alot. I'm saying that name right. To anyone who stays at home a lot.
Alright, what up? I wanted to talk about something in this video about being at the house a lot.
Oh, shut my fault.
I seen this YouTube video where this guy was explaining about how he always be at home and how yada yada yada, right? And I wanted to put my input on being a homebody, right? Always at home, just, you never really go outside. It's so comforting at home that you just don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? And I know how that is, though, because even though I grew up running in the streets and all of that stuff, right, hustling, get money and stuff, I was actually / a homebody too. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm at home, like I got partners who roam the streets all day. They always outside. They always somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's house doing this or whatever. Me, if I wasn't at where I need to be, getting money or whatever, or at school or at whatever, I'm at home. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never was really always out and about. Like, you know what I mean? But it just feels comfortable, safe. And the most thing about it, maybe for everybody else too, is the technology. You know what I'm saying? Because back when I was younger, I didn't really have smartphones and stuff like that. But, playing a video game on the computer, searching the web, YouTube, all of this shit, right? Social media. That right there, that'll keep you chilling. And you will feel like you have a life. You know what I mean? But when you think about it, you don't really have a physical life. You got like an artificial life, or like a, a life on the internet, or a life, just within your home, and which could be cool. You got family at home, maybe you got brothers and sisters, you got stuff, and you really interact with people at home, maybe, or not. But being outside, is something that I feel like people need to do, is be outside. And
yeah, I remember back in the days. Saw this another video. The video with the dude talking about the '90s. Long live Langston. Shout out to Langston. I'll never forget that. Dudes would throw their book bag on the porch and right back outside. Never forget rushing your homework to get outside. But now it's different. I'm in a shoebox town, so if I was still in Jersey, I probably wouldn't even be doing the YouTube thing. That's another thing. Probably, but not really. Not like how I've been doing it. But yeah, I probably doing something else. But yeah, shoebox town life sucks. Ain't shit out there. But anyway,
like during
I
COVID,
see what you're saying though.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm more of an introverted person, right? During the lockdown and all of that, I was cool, kind of happy that we got to stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always chilling anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really worried about going out and hanging out and all that stuff. So I was at the house with the fam, chilling. It's cool. But over time, you just start to feel like you just locked away. Like, you ever heard of cabin fever? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been in the house too long. You lose touch with reality, with what's going on in the world. Not that you care probably about what's going on in the world, but just being out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Around people. And it's just like for example, like, you ever had to go to your first day of a job or first day of school, college, or whatever, right? And you feel like kind of nervous, and you feel like wow, like damn, okay, I wonder how it's gonna be. But then when you get there, you see other people on their first day as well, right? So you kind of feel more comfortable, like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one going through this little jitters type shit. You know what I'm saying? You got this person over here, outspoken, kind of showing that he or she is kind of uncomfortable or whatever, asking questions, and like, it's just different walks of life. You know what I mean? And then you sit back and peep, you're like, oh, okay, I feel cool. I'm not alone That's the key words. You're not alone.
Mm.
That is what people kind of fear a little bit subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Like they fear being alone. And you may be a person who's an introvert and feel like I don't care about being alone. But man, over time, man, like me, I don't really being alone is something that I can deal with. You know what I'm saying? But over time, I have to have some
You want to get out,
even as an introvert. You know what I'm saying?
He said even this shit got this charge. I don't feel like it for this charger. Even though he said inside you still want to go out sometime. It don't, even if it's just to like go to the store, go to Walmart, get some fresh air. He's like you want to get out of there sometime. Yeah. You get sick of the house, sometime.
I gotta have some interactions just to kind of satisfy a need to be seen or heard, or you know what I'm saying? Like damn, am I even in reality? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, is this a dream or what? Like, you want to have that, just that person, just somebody that can see you and understand you or whatever, right? You know? So, like, a lot of people these days don't have friends. They don't hang out with friends. They're just alone. Maybe the only interaction they have is besides, like, maybe their parents or their siblings.
Yeah, I don't want to cut them off again. I seen videos like that recently. I thought it was wasn't real, but it probably was real. The person, it said in the title something like 31 no friends, or no something else it said, or 40 no friends. I'm like, what the hell? And I was like, how is unless they were like, cause I know they said some back in the day some kids was homeschooled. No kids over here, but I don't know how I could do that, homeschool, and doing that forever until you graduate. But yeah, I seen some stuff like this, like 40 and no friends. Like, how the hell? Seriously, I'm not even being funny. How does that happen? It said no friend. I can't remember the name of the title, but it was something else.
Things are, you know what I'm saying? It is people online, on their phone, social media, all of this stuff. And no matter, like, our brain is wired to have some interaction, some physical interactions, because we want to use our senses. Like, no matter how introverted or whatever, we want to use our five senses. We need to use them, but we may hide behind the fear and think like, okay, I'm gonna just stay in my comfortability, and we make excuses to why this is what we really want to do. But really, we may wish that we can be more extroverted to do these things, to use our five senses. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be super extroverted. Really, you just got to face some of your fears. You know what I'm saying? And realize that it's not that bad once you start using more of your five senses every day. And that's really what it's about. Because if you get an artificial interactions when you're online. You're not getting real reactions. You know what I mean? And I just believe that at least getting out a little bit every day, just to feel the sun, feel the wind on your face or whatever, see people, just to see people in action, that could be enough. And maybe you said hi to somebody, maybe somebody said hi to you, I don't know, gave you a compliment on your shoes or whatever, right? That's enough right there. And you can go right back to the, you know what I'm saying? Just the interaction of being in the real world is enough. And, I get it though. We like to be comfortable. Especially if you like a gamer. You on a game for hours and you look up and time just done went by. And you can look up and 2 years done went by. And you can't even recall moments, memories and stuff. It's just like, it's a blur. So I would, that right there is something that I don't think that's a good thing right there.
It's a blur.
I think we're here to create memories and live life, even if it's uncomfortable, whatever. Those are the good memories. Because at the end of the day, because you're gonna be happy you faced fears and did all this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, challenge yourself every day type shit. And this is what I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I've always been an introverted type dude. It's just that as I got older, I started to practice being more extroverted, just for a small amount of time, because I don't want to drain myself. You know what I'm saying? If you got something to add, go ahead and add it in the comments, or got any type of value or whatever. Let me know something in the comments, man. I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, like I was saying, yeah. You're saying, you say you don't get out, you forget about the outside world, but ain't nobody really unless there was a pool or something nearby. Nobody trying to get out there now. It's hot as shit out there, 90 something degrees. But I remember that back we had in the summertime, two things you would do. This is mostly everybody: the swimming pool and riding your bike. I remember I had the BMX with the gray tires. I think gave it away or I sold it. Can't remember. But yeah. But like I said, I remember dude was saying even in the wintertime, kids was out there. Of course they was out there in the snowballs, rolling in the, I would say rolling in the dirt, rolling in the snow and stuff. But yeah, of course you, like you say, you want to get a fresh air. You get sick of the house sometimes. You like, damn, let's get the hell out of here. But I don't know how like a neighbor up there, old boy, I don't know how well, I guess he's used to it. But still, how did you do it? Sitting out there roasting on the porch, cooking with it. I was like, I don't know about that. And then I know it's worse in Florida and Texas. It's hot, boy. I mean, it was so hot out there. I saw the dead bees on the ground. That was the roughest thing you've seen. I was like, they were done cooking out there. That's when you know it's hot. But yeah, I see what he's saying. You want to get out sometimes. You get sick of the house. If you just go on the Walmart, look around, and come back, yeah, or something. Yeah, I would advise y'all don't get caught. Don't get caught or get stuck in a shoebox town, cause man, that's hell right there.